Hi there, my name is Supriti and I'm the owner of Halo Jewellery. I'm ever so glad that you've got my advent calendar and I really hope that you enjoy making the jewellery and then wearing it. So let's get making. Okay, so let's get started with the bracelet, shall we? So I'll just talk you through all the bits and pieces first. So first of all, you've got pliers, same as the ones for the earrings. Then you've got a circle with a little loop at the end, which is one end of the bracelet. Then you've got a bar with a chain and a little loop at the end, which is the other end of the bracelet. And then you have 8 little chains that look like this, which have a chain and a loop at either end. And then you've got the gemstones, which is amethyst for stress relief, aquamarine for conflict resolution, and rose quartz for promoting love and goodwill. And then you've got 8 beads, which are enough for a large bracelet. So you may or may not need to use all 8 of them. Okay, and then let me just talk you through what the wire on each of the beads looks like. So what you have at the end of each, running through each bead, is a wire, and there's a little spiral at the end. So it goes like that and round and down again. So you've got 1.5 circles. And the reason for the 1.5 circles instead of just the one circle is when you press it together, there's an extra level of security so that there's no gap at this end, and the bracelet can't just come undone in the middle. So let's get started with the making. We'll start with amethyst and the round end of the bracelet. So what you do is you hold this bead so that the end of the wire is pointing downwards, right? So you can see that's where the end is, not pointing like that, pointing always downwards like that. And what you do is you take the small loop of the round bracelet end, pop it in like that. So can you see there's a gap over there right now through which you threaded the little loop? And all you do is you put that through and press, and then tidy up a little bit if you need to. But basically you're closing that gap, so this is now free to move, and yet it's secure in that little circle there. So you've made one end of the bracelet done. Okay, other side, exactly the same. Again, make sure that the wire end is pointing downwards. Take one of the chain pieces, loop it through until it falls and hangs. Take this and press. So there you go. Again. And then after amethyst, I'm going to go for rose quartz. So here we are, pointing downwards. Take the other side of the chain, pop that in until it hangs loose like that. And there we go. Can you see? And press. There. Turn this over, another chain, again pointing downwards, one little loop of the chain and drop and press and tidy up if need be. There we go. So you've made a good start to your bracelet, and another reason for the 1.5 loops is that when you're wearing your bracelet, it'll always be like that. So then what happens is the ends of each of these will always be against the round of this chain, which means that it's less likely to touch your skin and less likely to get snagged in your clothing. So, okay, so next up is aquamarine. Here we go. Facing downwards, pop that in, hanging nice and loose, and press. Turn it round facing downwards, another chain, hanging nice and loose, and press. Okay, so amethyst again. Here we go, facing, pointing downwards, hanging nice and loose, and press. Another chain, pointing downwards, take another piece of chain and pop that in there, hanging loose, and press. This one needs a bit of a tidy, so I'll tidy it up. There we go. Maybe a bit more of tidy here. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what I would suggest is after about 5 beads, check how it fits, because if you've got a small wrist, 5 beads might be enough. There we go. Okay, so let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's see how it fits on me. Nope, not quite enough, so I'm going to need at least 1 more. But now I'm just going to keep trying after every chain. So pointing downwards, chain in, drop nice and loose, close, and make sure it moves freely. Let's see. I think 1 more bead. I've only got 5 beads still. So, oops, here we are. Pointing downwards, nice and loose, hanging loose there. Oh, I don't want this one, wrong one. I want rose quartz, I think. I'll do rose quartz next. And in, close. Oops. There we go. And let's have a look now. That's 6 beads. Okay, so that is actually a nice point to stop. You always need to stop with a bead, because otherwise, even if you could, first of all, these chains aren't open, so you can't put the chain against a chain, and even if you could, it would look a little strange. So always stop with a bead. There we go. Drop in the end of the bracelet and close and tidy up. Any others that need tidying? Oh, this is a bit sloppily done, so I'll tidy this one up a bit. There we go. And there you have it. You've got your bracelet all done. And, oopsie. It's one of the things I like about these T-bars is they're quite easy to put on. And there you go. A great fit, a nice little clasp as well. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you enjoy making it. And I hope you enjoy wearing it. So I hope you enjoyed making those pieces, and I really hope you enjoy wearing them too. And don't forget that on Christmas Day you get to open this box, which contains one of my bestsellers. And if you love it as much as my other customers have, I would absolutely love it if you leave me a review, either on Google or on my own website. I've included both links in the instructions. And now all that remains is for me to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.